guys, it's Christina with the Geocache family, and it's been a while. So I thought I'd bring you guys back here for an update. It is June, what is today? June 13th. It's Saturday. I just got a new phone, so I thought I'd come out here and test the video quality and see what you guys think compared to the old videos. I just got done setting the asparagus back up. I keep mounding around the base to kind of hold them upright. And then I've got the potatoes, the purple potatoes coming up here. And just kind of came through and kind of killed some of the weeds that are trying to sprout up until I can get some more straw back here. Here is the pepper patch. And it's doing okay. We have still had a lot of freaking cold. Some places of Colorado actually got snow, and they lost everything that they had planted already. Thankfully this year, that was not me. That was me last year. So everything was okay. That is my little ground cherry I did from seed. And then these are some of the various peppers coming up in my little pepper patch, and they're kind of all in different stages. Some were seeds and some were store-bought. So I have had dreaded tree rats and I'm pretty sure raccoons coming back here and killing some of the stuff. But for the most part, Bay, out, go on. For the most part, everything is doing fairly well. My one Kajari melon down there, and sunflower. I've got artichokes there and along outside there. They're doing well. These were the two store-bought cabbage. Those were my seed cabbages. And then the ones that are in this middle row, they haven't gotten very big, but they are covered in flea beetles. And so I'm not going to fight that. I'm going to let those ones be my sacrificial cabbage. It's getting kind of hot, so I don't know how well they're going to be doing for much longer anyway, but we'll see what happens. They are getting big, my little seed guys, so I'm happy about that. So far, so good. Most of the stuff in the front yard has definitely started bolting, and so I'm going to have to go and pull most of that up. But the artichokes are starting to really do good back here. I've got some of these stupid weeds mixed in with the clover that I've been coming out here and trying to grab for the chicken girls. And they're getting tall quickly. It's amazing. I haven't been back here in probably a week, honestly. I was working on the front. I had my birthday and my brother's birthday, and we had our washer and dryer incident. So we have just been so busy trying to get, I say we, but it was mostly my husband. I honestly was not feeling good. He did everything. He came and got the new appliances and put them in, took them out. We did take the dishwasher to a place called the Restore. If you have working items, you can take them to these places and they sell them much cheaper for people that struggle like us. If it hadn't been for my brother giving me the dishwasher, I wouldn't have gotten rid of the dishwasher. But his was a much better dishwasher than the one that we had. So yeah, so we took that and dropped that off, and then we went and found the cheapest washer and dryer we could find. Found out that it was the breaker box that had blown a fuse, or I don't know, whatever it is. So we went and bought a brand new washer and dryer a little more ahead of time than what we would have. They were on their way out, so it's not like it was a huge setback. They were on their way out, but we could have eked along for another 6 months or so. but I love the new ones. They don't have a scent. I had front loaders and they always smelled musty, and no matter how many times I ran bleach through it or anything, they smelled musty. So I'm thankful they're gone. All right, so this is my store-bought ground cherry, and she's looking fantastic. She's quite happy back here. It looks like she's already getting her first little blooms. Oh, baby, so exciting. She looks great. Back here is the borage that I started from seed, and it is doing really well. It's looking great. I don't see any blooms on those yet. My one out front actually has flowers on it already, so that's pretty cool. That's calendula there, my baby peach tree, my baby nasturtium, and some more calendula. The middle child, if you saw the previous video, started pulling them up thinking they were weeds. So I do believe that half of this peach tree has died. So she's only got that branch and nothing on this side. So when things calm down a bit, we'll come and start removing some of them and see if we can't get her to start filling out a little bit more and save her. Kind of sad, but anyway, we're trying. Grow as you go. We're learning how better to take care of them. This is the potato patch. I've got to come back here and start mounding them already, but man, they're looking good. Look at that artichoke. Oh, it's just beautiful. I just love them. So the artichokes, I kept mostly in this row. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 5 there, and 6, 7, 8 over there. Oh, and 9 down there. So they're kind of all around. So those are the cabbages there that are being eaten by the flea beetles, and I'm just gonna let them. I mean, these guys here, they're still growing. They're not huge, and they don't have damage on them. So for whatever reason, the flea beetles are in that row. I'm just gonna let them have it. I'm going to come put some DE on these guys just to protect them, though, so that they don't get them. But, yeah, I'm happy with it. Look at these potatoes. They are just the prettiest things. Oh, my goodness. I have a few more I'm going to just throw out here that started sprouting from inside. But, hi, girls. There's my baby sage that we cut off of the mama tree out front and transplanted. She is starting to leaf out really well. That makes me so happy. As much as I hate that stinking Virginia creeper because it grows into my garden and reaches out this way, it is pretty. I do like it. I cannot wait to see what that borage looks like. Alright, so pie pumpkin. And then my straw flower and petunias in this one. I think I need to get some vitamins out here because they're starting to get little yellow specks. And I have not watered hardly at all back here, so I know it's not too much water. This is the birdhouse gourd, and this is the softest freaking plant you have ever felt in your life. I came out here to start trellising her up a little bit because she had fallen over, and she had actually already done some flowers, and I missed them, but there's some more trying. So if I can get her to just keep working her way up here so that I can get her to go up, it's gonna look great. My sunflowers that are in between, that one's the Russian mammoth, and that one's the firecatcher. This straw flower looks like it's about ready to bloom. It's getting stinking close. This one's the mini bottle gourd. And oh, also so soft. I mean, oh, look at this petunia. Another mammoth. And this one was this is another birdhouse. So she's getting close too. Almost being ready to grab onto that. Oh, okay. Oh my freaking gosh. So I put the water on for a little bit, went and took a shower, and then came back out after my godpop had left to finish filming, and it opened. Just like that, it opened. Look at her. I love these flowers. Snake gourds. And then my double dandies, my chocolat, velvet queens. I have a volunteer here, and then I have morning glories going up there. I decided to let those guys stay. Clovers in here, some marigolds, and then the corn, which my godpop has always said knee-high by the 4th of July, and when he was here I asked him if he thought it was going to make it to knee-high by the 4th of July. Actually, I said I think it will, and he agreed with me, but look at how pretty it is. The 2 melons or 3 melons, they're struggling, but their new leaves are coming up, so that one's there. There's one up here, right down there, and then there's one over here. And these are the Gallia melons. I've never grown these before. These are new. So we shall see. Oh, look at the mushrooms. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if these guys are bouncing back or not. These guys were transplants, and I have not seen any change or any new leaves. So I don't know. Those were my patty pans. I may replant those. My garlic. Look at all of it. Oh, even watering up there, I see a little white flower on the pepper. Sunflowers are getting big. Alright, so coming down here, I got everybody weeded for the most part down here. So these are the eggplants, these are the store-bought eggplants, and my carrots that are coming up, which I did not think were going to make it. They had started germinating, and then the kids came and dumped their bunny shavings on it, and that smothered them, but they came through. So those are my carrots. Alright, so I think I'm going to move my juncus back inside as a house plant. I found a new plant store. We went for my birthday, and it's called The Living Room, and she had them for sale in there, and she said that they do great inside, and that they're actually a swamp plant and like lots of water. So I don't know, I'm going to kind of watch it and see. If it starts looking like it's going to struggle as it gets hot, I'll go ahead and move them. This guy is the Blue Hubbard. I thought this one was not going to make it, but it's doing really good. So I'm going to pick those buds off so it'll focus on leaves for a little bit longer. But lots of new leaves coming in. The hollyhock is hanging out there. Hey, get out of there. And then these are the petunias that I grew. And the borage, which it is starting to get some buds in there. And then my baby zinnias. Look at that little orange one. And look at these onions. Oh. So the ones back there are walking onions. Oh, thank you, Emerus. You're not supposed to be in here. So look at the size of this. That's amazing. Oh, this one opened, so she's already dropping seeds down. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Alright, so minus the dog poop that the dog just placed down there. These are my Mongolian sunflowers, and they are getting shredded. They are getting eaten by something. I don't know what. I actually was talking to the neighbors, and they said that their plants that they just put on this side are also getting eaten. So whatever it is, it's right here along this fence. Staked up the tomatoes. I trimmed the suckers. That's my lemon boy. I have 2 of those. But look at these peas. They're getting so pretty. I'm starting to get a lot of them. These are the snap peas on this side. And then this side was the early shelling peas, so these guys are flat. The other ones are poofy. We have sunflowers back here getting shredded. My little watermelons, I don't know, are struggling, so they're down there. We'll see. I moved, I pulled the couple sweet peas that were in front of them out, and hopefully the DE will help with whatever's trying to kill everything over here. There's the other lemon boy right there. Oh, the pea flowers are just so pretty. I love it. They're doing so good back here. Kind of close to the fence because they get shade and they don't get as hot, and the straw is definitely helping. My beets are still down there, so they're at the bottom. I have a volunteer sunflower. I have my last couple of radishes that I went ahead and let seed just because I wanted to see what the flowers look like. And then in here are tomatoes. So this one here is a mortgage lifter, and then there's a tiny little dinky guy right there. These guys are all the black brandywines. So these ones are all brandywines. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the black brandywines. And then this little guy is a sun gold. The zucchinis, I can't remember which was which. I think these were the green and the maybe yellow squash. I don't remember. We'll have to wait and see what these ones come up with. I was getting tired, so you can see the leaf structure is a little bit different on this one than this one. So I know these guys are the same. This one, I'm not sure. It's struggling, and it actually looks like it might be more of what this one is. So, but anyway, there are 2 different types of green zucchinis. My baby lavender is doing really well. I'm so proud of them because they were from seed. So I got those guys, and this side's doing better. Those are my babies. These guys are getting eaten, so I'm gonna have to come and put some DE on them. But this is the calendula, the echinacea, some sweet basil, and some lemon basil, and those were all from seed. My Black Beauty tomato, she's got flowers. She looks so pretty. Come here. And then the kale is looking great, finally. Oh, I think I missed trimming this one, guy. Yeah, because this one's not staked up yet. I missed you. I'm sorry, baby. I'll have to get you tomorrow. Get this sucker off of it. They're all starting to set flowers, so it's awesome. I'll put this leaf here. Maybe that'll help hold her up a little bit. Oh, she smells so good. What was that one? That was my Roma. So that one's a Roma. And then my zinnias, which are filling out, looking good. Look at that kale. Oh, the straw is working amazing back here, keeping it moist and cool. This one was an oriental squash of a sort. I didn't know what the name of the fruit was. It was just what or the plant. My mom gave it to me and just said it was an oriental squash, the seeds. Our next door neighbors have Mommy and Daddy Robins that have 3 or 4 babies. And because of all of the wood mulching and the straw, we have worms like crazy. And so he is back here constantly grabbing worms for his babies. It makes me so happy. And here's my little store-bought black creme, but I got flowers all over that one. The spinach is seeding, so hopefully I can come out here and grab that because it did pretty good out here. So that's all I left of the spinach. And then this is Tiny Tim. This is Naya's favorite because they don't get very big. They only get like 2 feet, but he's already got little flowers all over him. Oh, he's so cute. His little brother is right here next to that Blue Hubbard. So the Blue Hubbard, I'll kind of trellis out here this way, or even a back around that way if I have to. I may still move that little Tiny Tim. I don't know. We'll see. Another volunteer sunflower. And this was the broccoli, which is already flowering. It's just too hot for it. Some more of my little zinnias. This is another tomato my mom grew, a Gourds du Bout. I don't even know what those ones look like, but she gave them to me, so I thought, what the heck, I'll throw them out there and see what happens. This one here is a yellow pear. They've all got flowers. I mean, they all look amazing. These guys, it's funny, I was telling my daughter when I was watering out front, you can see the varieties that do really, really well, and then the ones that struggle. These Gourds du Bout, they don't like the heat. If you don't keep them super, super moist, they pitch a fit. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and leave these broccolis and Brussels out here because the flea beetles are going after them, but they're leaving the other plants alone. So I am going to do that. That's a yellow cherry. I don't think these guys are going to make it to maturity, but we'll see. I'm just going to see what happens.
I think the reason why Oki was mewing is because she wanted more attention.
Oh, this one's a white currant cherry. Did you walk her today?
Yes, I walked her and Tick.
Okay.
But
she just wants love.
she just wanted love, so I brushed them both because they really need it, and then I gave them catnip.
Oh, so they're super happy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, that one is a mini bell. I guess that one stays small down there too. That's another one my mom gave me. Look at the seed pods on this rapeseed. I'm assuming it's like the other brassicas that you can eat it, but rapeseed is used to actually make a type of oil. And so I don't feel totally safe eating that one without researching it more. These guys are going to be pretty. They look like they're going to be dark. I still have these few little herbs I need to get planted. And I've got leeks and onions down here, and that is mint. But look at those sunflowers. Those were all volunteers from last year. Raccoon has come in and killed 2 or 3 of them. which is kind of sad, but it's okay. And then I've got okra coming up back there. Those guys back here are doing so much better than the ones out front. So I'm not sure if my ones out front are going to make it or not. We'll see. These guys back here are butternut, spaghetti, and acorn squash. And they're coming along okay. There you can see the transplant shock and then the new leaves coming in. So they're starting to look really good. These are all the bachelor buttons and the vinca vine, the columbines, petunias, just all of the flowers that I had planted. Back there I have Armenian cucumbers, and then more petunias and marigolds. Yeah, so these guys, they're starting to bounce back pretty good. These guys look good. These guys are all volunteers, and then there is one little tomato right at the corner down there. I think that one was another one of the red brandywines. So that is the backyard. I've got the same sunflowers back there behind the asparagus that I have going around here, around the chicken coop. The chicken girls are out pecking around and having a good time. We are painting, and so I'm going to come out here and paint the cat shed and the little coop to match the house. My mommy gave me a swing, but we've got to get some kind of a stick or something to hang it up with. I got to eat a lot of green stuff today. So that is the tour of the backyard. Here's another sunflower down here. Which one is this one? That one's vanilla ice. So everybody's been watered. Everybody's been de-eed. I weeded pretty good back here. The asparagus are so big they're flopped over, so I need to get out here and kind of stake them up. But the baby lilac tree is getting big. I don't think I showed you guys that earlier. Some more sunflowers there. That's an I don't know squash coming up there. And a couple more sunflowers that are kind of struggling with this Virginia creeper. There's another zinnia there. Another zinnia there. But there's the baby lilac. She's doing great. Hey duck, duck ducks. Hey duck ducks, duck ducks. So hopefully, maybe tomorrow, hubby will move Donut's fence. We're going to move his fence in line here to give him a little bit more space. I mean, he still technically just walks back and up here because he wants to get to the girls so bad, but I want him to have a little bit more room in case hail comes. He can run and, you know, get under his cover a little bit more. I'd like to prop this up more like a table so he can get underneath it. And then the girls would have all of that area that way. Part of the grass has lived. But hi girls. Beanie's gotten really light. It's kind of interesting. She's not that dark brown anymore. Muffin. Oh, hello Duncan. Hello Duncan. You old girl. Alright, so that's where we're at. I like surveying the green back here. I have to say the straw has been a game changer. I don't like the seeds, the wheat seeds that are coming up, but they're easy enough to pull, so it's not horrible. So it's been nice. Oh, sorry, Mama. There she is. That's the Mama Robin right there. We will be working on painting the house the next few days, and then hopefully kind of just relax for a while. Hi, Mama. Hi. Are you going to get worms? Huh? Do you hear them? Yeah. They know I'm taking care of them. Look. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Get the worms. You such a good mama. Oh, there you got it. Oh, that one was for her. Not for the babies. I'm almost done collecting the rest of my gardening stuff. And then I'm going to start a few other things. I'm going to direct sow some cucumbers and a couple more different types of squash, probably on this panel. I'm going to thin the Brussels and the broccoli down. I'm going to let some of them stay just because I want to see the flowers and see what they look like. But those guys for Colorado, you cannot do them in the spring. I think they're going to have to be a fall crop that I start in probably August so that they're big enough to get outside before it gets cold, and then they can go through the winter. And maybe just get frost cloth on them, or get a couple more cattle panels and we'll put some plastic or something. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. I mean, if I grow them inside there, I can get one panel and then make an arch there and then just put plastic around those. And it might lengthen our growing season a little bit. But we shall see. I'm excited. Everything is doing fairly well. So got a few more squashes and a few more cucumbers, and now it's just wait. I definitely love this new camera. I love how well it is focusing on things. I'm not sure about the audio yet, so let me know, guys, if you can hear me okay. And we'll see how that goes. I may have to get a microphone, but or stick to using the other phone for doing the videos. But I like how crisp and clear it is. So we'll see. We'll make it work one way or another. Muffy, I see you. Oh, a little petunia opened up since I was out here earlier too. It's so crazy. A little bit of water, and then they're like, oh yeah, I think I do want to open. Look at her. Aww. She's so pretty. So cool. So cool. And I hope I can save those guys. I want seeds from them. Oh, here's another one too. That's cool. Looks like a little alien coming out. So much fun. That's the celery too. I don't know if I told you guys. I bought those though, not from seed, but yep. So that is the back garden with all the critters and all of the growing. So it's starting to really look nice. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Oh, they're just no fear. They know I am their people. Look at them. They have been so happy all day with worms because I watered today. Haven't watered in probably 4 days, 3 or 4 days. And so they got lots of worms coming up. So anyway, that's it for today. I will give you guys a tour of the front in the next day or so. I'm pretty much pulling everything out there that's left because it's just not doing well. And I'm going to put other things out there. I'm not sure what yet, but I may put my cucumbers out there because they like lots of water, and that has the sprinkler system on it. So we'll see. I've got some decisions to make in the next 24 hours, and then I will get planting. So thanks for joining, guys. I love when you share in this journey with me and comment, and for just being a part of my story. I thank you so much for liking the videos and following us and sharing us. I pray you guys have a wonderful evening. Grow as you go, and I'll see you next time.